Welcome. My name is Pierre Filion, and one of my areas of interest is the downtowns of mid-sized cities. Now, this is the relationship of Waterloo, Uptown Waterloo, to the University campus, which is there. And this is what University Plaza, which is the retailing concentration, the restaurant concentrations close to the university, looks like. And from a planning perspective, it's a disaster because it's totally car oriented, but it's used extensively. Business wise, it does very well. Uptown Waterloo was the first place in Canada, the first downtown of mid-sized cities to accommodate a shopping mall. Now, but the downsides of that is that it transformed much of downtown into a parking area. And it was partly demolished 20 years ago, including this office building. And what remains of the mall is one part here that is still there. And the area in front here has been transformed into a public space. And that was a major issue. Retailers objected that because they said people want to be able to park right in front, which in fact is not true. But nevertheless, it went ahead and it's now successful. Okay, and now this is what it looks like. Okay, you have the office building that was standing up here. The mall used to take the space here, but that building here was part of that mall. The rest was demolished and replaced by street-facing office buildings and retailing at ground level. Same thing here. So that was a transformation from being no relationship to the street at all to relationship to the street in a new development and a strategic location of parking at the back. The main street here, that is a pedestrian environment. Okay, like it is a commercial street a la Jane Jacobs, like multiple facades, generally fairly narrow frontage in the case of the stores, and the shopping mall itself is an indoor pedestrian space. And this is the pedestrian path that connects you to the university. This is a view of Uptown Waterloo. Now you can see the continuous store facades. So from a pedestrian environment, it does offer that. So you don't have any broken or nearly no broken store facades in Uptown Waterloo. You have the sidewalk here. You have the bicycle lane there. You do have a lot of traffic that goes through in Uptown, and the same thing on the other side where you have a lane for bikes cycling and then for pedestrian. And now this is the square I told you about. So at the back, you see the former shopping mall. So if you go inside, it is still a shopping mall, but much smaller. And you have the new buildings that I showed you before on the sides here. Okay, so you do have some retailing, but not as much as they're used to. Stores that sold goods, there's less and less of them, but a lot of the space is increasingly taken by restaurants and entertainment and bars and cafes and cinemas entertainment. So you have a cinema here, music store over there, and restaurants.